friends, welcome to Feed Me Vegan. We have a really exciting show for you today. I'm Chelsea.
I'm Norine.
And Feed Me Vegan is a project of the Animal Rights Coalition's Vegan University program, where we show vegan cooking as affordable, fun, delicious, easy, accessible, great, awesome, everything. It's great. It'll cure everything that ails you. Everything. It won't, but it's delicious. So today, we're going to let Norine take the stage and do what she does, which is bake things. Tell us about what you're going to do.
Yes. So little backstory, I used to work as a vegan baker for an operation called Donut Cooperative back in the day. And we were active for a couple years and had a storefront for maybe like a year and a half. We ended up going under for financial reasons because it's really hard to run a bakery, especially in the Seward neighborhood of Minneapolis, where we were on a little corner. So what I am bringing to you today is kind of my passion for what I would consider vegan patisserie, which is French pastry. And vegan French pastry can really mean anything. So I'm making you guys cookies today. This is a spin on my take on the traditional chocolate chip cookie. And I am going to, but what I am really, really excited about is kind of just in general French pastry, because when I came back from Europe, I mean, we're talking like there's a science to it. There's a way you enjoy French pastry. It's not just like, you know, buy a box of Girl Scout cookies and just shovel them in your mouth and as fast as you can. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing necessarily.
There's a time and a place.
Yes, absolutely. But it's more of an experience. So that's really what I cling to when talking about French pastry. And so I'm going to make you what is called biscuit, which is French for cookie. And I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies because this is what I bring to every single probably, you know, potluck, vegan potluck, and they go like that. So that's what I'm doing today.
And who doesn't like chocolate chip cookies?
Yes, and this is we're calling this episode Easy Vegan Pleasers. And what I really wanted to give you guys today was something that you could take into any potluck and like have people just eat the crap out of it. So that's what I'm gonna do today.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna start.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, I'm not used to this. Usually you're the one.
You can direct me.
Yeah, okay.
I am an assistant.
I don't think I need any help, but I will let you know if I do. So what I have here is egg replacer. Very, very important in a pastry recipe because it binds. So what I use and what pretty much, I don't know anybody else that uses this, but I use this in my cookie recipes specifically because it provides that really crunchy outer crust. It's potato starch, and it's a potato starch egg. So we got, you basically, yes, it is interesting. It's very interesting. And the way that it actually congeals is very interesting.
Can't wait to try
it. What I do is a ratio of 2 to 1. So I have 2 tablespoons of lukewarm water in here, and then we do 1 tablespoon of potato starch. And agitate the heck out of it. So when I say agitate, I am going to be turning this mother on, and we are going to be processing. Yeah, we're gonna whip it up real hard.
I love KitchenAids.
I know, it's just the best. I apologize if this is really noisy.
Yeah, dude.
What I usually do is I scrape down the sides.
Do you want a spatula?
Nope, I'm good. I got you. So, it's even doing it right now, kind of.
Oh yeah.
It for me, like a lot of people use energy egg replacer in their cookie recipes, totally not a bad thing. This I feel like has a more neutral taste to it, so you're not gonna get like a mixture. I think energy is tapioca and potato starch.
Yep.
This is just potato, and I feel like potato is pretty neutral, and the way that it binds is pretty neutral. Or crunchy, excuse me. Okay, so.
Ooh, get it going.
I'm gonna get it real good here.
I like that.
So I think this is good. So it
looks eggy.
Yeah, it's very bindy.
It's bindy.
What exactly is happening here is the warmth of the water is.
Maybe you can. Maybe we can. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Maybe they can get it.
So the warmth of the water is kind of mixing with the molecules in the potato starch, and what's happening when you agitate it that much is they're getting all. It's all getting warm, and it reacts
bonded.
this way. Yes, it bonds, and then even more
like
so.
us.
or even more so in the heat of the oven. So that is a good placer for you.
Heat of the moment.
Yeah. Talking about my favorite karaoke song.
Ooh.
Okay.
You should sing while that's going.
Wait, what?
You should sing while it's going. She's a beautiful singing voice.
Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, so then next, so this is done. Next is what we're going to want to do is the fat in the cookie, which is my favorite thing. So this brings all the flavors together. What I like to use is a vegan margarine, and you can find many, many kinds at the store, that has a butter flavor, because that's really, I like to play off the whole sugar, because butter. Because butter.
Yeah.
I like to play off the whole like sugary, like salty thing, and really get people like addicted to this stuff, so they actually eat it all. And this is my way of doing it, so surprise.
Yeah.
This
is how we secretly make people vegan. We force you
Exactly.
subliminally to go vegan with baked goods.
Now you know
It
our
works
secrets.
great.
Now you know our secrets. Okay, so then we got a cup of that in there. We got a cup of your vegan margarine of choice. I choose the buttery flavor again because it gives that nice little flavor.
But you do you.
Yes, I'm definitely doing me right now. So and then about a teaspoon of vanilla extract in there.
You don't have to be
and
too
get the
careful
good
with
stuff. Don't spring for the good stuff. Don't get the stuff that's like mostly alcohol. That stuff is not good. Then we got organic, organic brown sugar and
White sugar?
Yeah, white sugar
So
in
you got
here.
like half and half?
Yes. So 3/4 cup of each, and brown sugar is packed. I already made this at home, so I can already tell you that even if you have the big crystals and you whip the crap out of this, it's gonna not be gritty.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that. My recipe is foolproof.
Ooh.
And this is gonna make probably about
That's awesome.
24 cookies. Just watch it with the KitchenAid, because like seriously.
Mine's cobalt blue. I love KitchenAid.
Shout out to the ex-boyfriend that bought me this.
Shout out to the ex-boyfriend who gave me mine for free from his work.
We both have ex-boyfriends that are very, very nice to us.
We know people.
Okay, so I'm gonna cream the heck out of that. Now, and notice also that I am using a like a whisk attachment.
Yeah.
Because that really gets in there and gets all this stuff.
That looks good.
Yeah. So but I really like to do this for a long time. So I'm gonna keep talking here. Then we have about a little over 2 cups. I like to keep it like pretty moist as far as like cookie recipes go. So let's this is fine. So I like to keep the batter pretty moist as far as cookie recipes go. Now, and that also speaks to the kind of scoop that you use. So if you use a smaller scoop, which in French pastry, the smaller the better, because you enjoy it more. And you dip it in your coffee or you dip it in your milk. And
Also, the more you can eat then.
yes, absolutely. And then you don't feel guilty.
My mom always says you have to have 2 so your hips match.
Also good.
I like that.
I like that as well. So then what I'm using today, I mean, this is probably like 1.5 tablespoon scoop, which it creates like a nice little cookie that's perfect for dipping into cups. When I used to work in the shop, we would use a big like ice cream scoop, and they would make these big breakfast cookies that people would come in and just gobble up in the morning. I would never be able to keep people satisfied with how many I made. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and mix this up with
your paddle.
Yes, with the paddle attachment. And the reason why I use that and not this is because this is going to be, and not this guy, is because this is going to become thicker.
I maybe missed this, but is that just flour, or was there baking powder or baking soda in there?
There is baking soda in there
Okay.
as well. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
There's a teaspoon of baking soda in there.
Okay.
And the difference between, you can use baking powder if you want. What's going to happen is with the baking soda, that's going to react to the heat in the oven. With the baking powder, what happens is it reacts to any moisture. So once it hits this, it's going to fluff, and you're going to want to let it sit a little bit. In the oven, it's also going to fluff again. You're going to get a fluffier cookie.
Huh.
This, it only fluffs in the oven.
Noted.
And I don't like my cookies super fluffy. I like them crispy on the outside, a little bit of like chewy chewy-ish. So you can, I mean, there's a million different ways that you can make a cookie. That's how I make a cookie.
It's a little science lesson for you all today on Feed Me Vegan.
Absolutely. Okay, and one thing that I always do is I test.
Ooh, let's get a spoon.
Yeah, okay. I was just gonna be gross and like put my finger in there, but
We could be gross, I don't know.
no, let's do it proper because we're gonna be feeding people.
Okay, a little for both of us here.
Okay,
Here you go.
thank you very much.
I like cookies.
Oh my God. Yeah, okay, this is perfect.
It's gonna make a good breakfast. Did we put any salt in there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm sorry. It also in the flour was a half teaspoon of salt because you don't. If you're getting the butter flavor margarine, you don't want to make it too much more salty than it already is. Okay. Then this I mean you can use whatever you want for your chocolate chips, but I'm gonna go ahead and argue that this is the best stuff.
She feels pretty passionately about it.
I do, and because it bakes up so nice, it's a very smooth chocolate. So yeah, and I chop these up a little bit, but I do like, and I only have a cup of it in here. Usually, like if we're doing the big cookies and stuff like that, you want a little more chocolate chip in there. You can do 2 cups, but that's gonna be a really chocolatey cookie. I like a little bite of chocolate, like
I don't like very much myself.
Something, yeah, and so. That's
I'm
what
gonna
this
actually
is
go
now.
on record and say I don't really like chocolate that much.
I
Don't
mean,
punch me.
That's totally fair. This is
People
also,
look at me like I grew 2 heads when I say that, but I like sugar, but not chocolate that much.
This is also not a super dark chocolate, so it's not gonna have that really strong taste.
Oh yeah, it's semi-sweet. That's great.
So mix that puppy up just a little bit, and I like to do one big mix at the end, like full blast, just to get stuff off the side. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is my stuff.
That's your jam.
This is how you make a cookie. Okay. So this is what your batter should look like. If it doesn't look like this, you did it wrong. So it's real sticky, and when you take it in your hand, you can roll it into a ball very easily. The more margarine you use, the more it's gonna flatten. For this sort of thing, I think my ratio that I have in this recipe is perfect for this sort of scoop, which is going to give you.
I'm gonna move you over here.
Yep, which is just gonna give you.
Oh, it's so cute.
Something like that. And
it's
gonna bake out to maybe like the circumference of a cup, so you can dip it in real nicely. These are gonna flatten really, really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoop these onto my 2 pans, and we will take a little break while I do that and bake these up. And we're back. I just wanted to let you guys know I kind of rushed through that recipe because I wanted Chelsea to get to what she was going to get to. So throw those in the oven for 375 degrees, about 10 minutes. Watch them. You want them to be a little bit like tannish on like the outsides. They're going to flatten a whole bunch, and they're going to be great.
They'll cook a little bit more while they cool too. So don't worry.
Serve them like 15 minutes after you take them out of the oven. That's
or
prime
immediately
time.
Burn your mouth.
Or just burn them
like
back out
I
of your
do.
mouth. Can't wait.
Okay, guys. So while those are cooking, we're gonna make our main course.
Yes.
We're gonna make a banh mi sandwich. I don't know if you're familiar with banh mi, but it's Vietnamese street food, and it's amazing. So this is my favorite sandwich to feed non-vegans because it has all of these different flavors and sensations going on. So it's got crunchy, it's got creamy, it's got spicy, it's got tangy, it's got sour.
Tangy, I was just gonna say.
It's got everything. You guys are gonna love it.
It's
so
got like that umami taste.
Umami. I love that word.
Yeah,
I just want to say umami.
Yeah, your mama.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you our marinade for our tofu. And I'm gonna have Norine help me mix that up.
I get to help.
And yes, so these are what let's do this part first. So these are the things that I have. I've got sriracha. You could also use like garlic chili paste in this if you wanted to. And then I've got a little sweet. So I've got the, what did I use? Agave. You could use agave. This is actually rice nectar, but you can use whatever vegan sweetener you want, liquid sweetener. This is gonna be sesame oil and soy sauce.
I'm sorry, can we back up a little bit? Rice nectar?
Oh yeah, so this is bee-free honey.
Beef. Oh, okay.
Is that right? No, not
No,
beef free. This isn't beef free honey. This is, you could use beef free honey though.
Yeah.
This is rice nectar. It's just another sweetener.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, we sold it at Think Nouveau, but we don't have any anymore. But yeah, it's rice nectar.
Okay.
Yep. So let's see. So I'm gonna let you just dump those in and give them a zhuzh.
All right.
And
Do we have like a whiskey thing?
yeah.
A whisker?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I had a cute little one just for you.
Oh my god.
And then I'm just gonna cut up the
That's really
tofu. And so we just have our extra firm tofu here.
Nothing but.
Yep. So I actually had this frozen and then thawed because I like that texture for this. It's gonna make it firmer, make it meatier, and you're gonna be able to get more water out, so it's gonna soak up the marinade better.
Yeah, freezing tofu just in general creates holes in it. So when you take it out of the freezer, it's gonna have holes, and it's gonna, like she said, soak up the marinade a lot better.
So much more water comes out of it,
Yes.
you guys. It's like it makes it kind of spongy, which might not sound appetizing, but it's great because it will soak up the soy sauce delicious marinade.
Can I just express briefly my undying love for sesame
Me?
oil?
Oh yeah,
and
totally.
But sesame oil.
It's
The
kind of
smell.
expensive to buy, but you only need like a teaspoon, and it just adds a ton of flavor.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you cook it in the house, like you throw that in the pan, everybody comes running.
The sesame oil brings all the boys to your yard.
And they're like, it's better than yours.
It's better than everyone's.
Yeah.
My yard is the best yard.
Yep.
I don't know what that means. Okay, so I'm just making these into like little delightful little cubes here for you guys. And then you can let this marinate at least for maybe an hour, but I like to do it overnight. So we're just gonna dump these guys in, and then I'll show you, I've actually had one going since last night, so I'll show you what it looks like.
And now I don't know if you guys can do a close-up on this, but you can see like the sponginess of this tofu.
Oh, yeah.
These are the holes that creates when you freeze
Oh yeah,
it.
here. Can you, yeah, so you can see how much water, it's just so much more water.
It
Yeah,
makes
there's
me
the little
really
holes
wanna
there.
squish it.
Squish it, baby.
I really do want to squish it, kind of, but I won't.
Okay.
Control myself.
Control yourself, Norine. I know it's hard on set. Can you try to gently toss those in the marinade?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. And then I'll show you the other parts of this. This is so easy. You guys are going to love this sandwich.
It's gonna be
so
amazing.
I did this last night. Same marinade. I cut the tofu into matchsticks because I like that better for the sandwich. But so here, see how it's soaked up? It soaked up literally all the marinade. Does that look nice?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'll show you that in a minute, what else goes in the sandwiches, but we're gonna get this tofu pan frying.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Ooh, sorry, that was loud.
Okay, so these are all very covered. Shall I set these aside?
I'm so loud down here.
You're fine.
Don't mind me. Yeah, you can just set them aside.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this one because it's cute. Orange. Oh, look what happened. This has a little, I don't know, thing in
Who's
it.
been using our stuff?
Probably me. I'm probably the one who did it.
totally kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little oil in the pan. And while this is frying, I'm gonna show you what else goes in here. So
So what kind of oil are you using?
I'm
You're
just using canola, but you could use whatever.
If
Don't
you,
use EVOO, that's not good for this.
If you guys are frying at high temperatures, peanut is the best.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion.
And delicious.
Yes, it's awesome. Especially for stir fries and stuff. But we're making a sandwich here. Don't mess with it. Like, just make your sandwich.
Just, don't worry too much.
Don't
EVOO
listen
isn't good
to
at high
me.
temperatures, don't use that, but definitely really any
Yes,
vegetable oil is gonna be
that'll
fine.
make the house very smoky.
Yeah.
As I've learned.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this going. Do you want to grab, Norine, the buns back there and get those
Yes.
open?
Of course I want to grab the buns.
Grab. She's been obsessed with buns today. Every day, right?
Oh, yeah, there's not a day when it goes by that.
This is gonna be so good. It soaked up everything because I used frozen tofu for this too, obviously, and just soaked up everything.
It did really soak up everything. There's literally almost no
Yeah.
marinade at the bottom of that thing.
So many people say like, oh, I tried tofu once and I didn't like it. And I always just I try not to roll my eyes, but inwardly I roll my eyes because they just haven't had it made right. You know, tofu doesn't taste like a thing. If you make it right, it's delicious.
If you mix it with the right things,
Yeah.
it'll taste like those things.
Yeah, so do that, guys. Do this. Okay, so this is what else is,
I
buns.
opened the
You have
bun.
buns.
Yeah,
okay,
I
so
got
I'm
the
gonna show you what we do here.
Okay, we're
gonna
doing
use-
stuff.
Okay, I think my Tupperware is leaky. But okay, so what we wanna do first is let's each take a bun. You take a bun. You can use whatever hoagie rolls, or I like to buy the ones at the Asian market too, but I couldn't get there for this, so. Okay, so I'm gonna open it a little bit. And then what I like to do, if we're using a thicker roll, is take a little bit of the bread out, but I don't think we're going to because these aren't very thick. I don't like that bun. That bun is not appropriate to me.
So, could you not also, like, press the insides just a little bit?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. I was just checking.
That's a good idea.
We can also remove the bread because the bread innards are really fun to eat.
Yeah, they are.
Just
like
for
roll
the
them into
record.
balls and just
Yes.
put them in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna smush these like she suggested because that's brilliant, and then I'm gonna throw them in and toast them a little bit in the oven here.
These are really squishy buns too, so it's good for that kind of thing, squishing.
I want them to be a little toasted. So
Did you want me to do more than
yeah,
that?
we're gonna do all of them,
All
but I
of
can
them.
only fit
Got
3
it.
at a time.
Doing it.
Doing it.
Doing it.
Oh, I love these sandwiches, you guys. Everyone loves these.
I'm so excited.
Everyone.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so that'll toast for a second, and then we'll put the next ones in, but I'll show you what goes in here. Okay, these are the things. Are you ready? Very exciting time. Okay, and I already have these all prepared for us, ready to go. Chopped up cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes. These are really good. Try. Put this in your mouth. No, not that great.
No, it's good.
You know, it's winter in Minnesota. Cucumber
Haven't had a
planks.
tomato in months.
Cucumber planks are going to be great on there. Add a little crunch. I've got some. Ooh. Okay, so here I have cilantro. Maybe we'll make a couple without cilantro for the infidels among us that don't like it.
Infidels.
I don't know. I just communists.
Well, what is that?
This is pickled vegetables. So this is pickled carrots.
Yeah.
So
you're talking
vinegar
about people
carrots.
that don't like.
You know how some people hate.
I don't like carrots.
Oh, well, you have to have it on there because it's so much of the flavor is in the carrots.
Oh, okay.
But I grated them up real small. It's gonna taste mostly like vinegar and red hot pepper.
Okay.
So this is all this is carrots that I shredded up real fine with some vinegar and crushed red pepper. So that adds the like sour part and the spicy part of the spicy. And then what goes on our bread, guys, is mayonnaise.
None
Woo!
other.
For the creamy, delicious, fatty mayonnaise, and then sriracha. So that's gonna go on our bread, and yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So this is, oh, look at how good! Did you see me just do that?
Yeah, like the fancy flippy thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So, do you want to check the buns?
Do it.
Ooh, that one looks good.
No, they're not done yet.
Oh, I love
We
tofu.
want them toasty, right? Toasty
I
buns?
want them a little toasty. Just a little crisp. Just a little crisp. Oh, look at that. Look at that one.
I know, I want them all to be like that, right?
Yeah.
For this recipe.
Yeah.
We want them to be a little crispy.
So you guys can, if you don't feel like
Little
making
crispy.
your own tofu for this sandwich, you can just go to the store and buy baked tofu that's already baked, like Asian style baked tofu, and that would work just fine for this recipe.
Fry it up.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about it then.
Or wait, with baked
You
tofu,
would,
it's already baked.
Yeah, you don't even need to fry it
Oh,
up. But
you just-
you could just warm it up if you wanted it to be warm.
You just throw that sucker on a sandwich.
Yep, exactly.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
It smells good already.
So just so you guys are aware, the recipes that we made today will be posted on YouTube on our Feed Me Vegan episode on the Animal Rights Coalition's YouTube. So under the video, there'll be a list of ingredients, directions, products that we used, etc. Oh, look at how good it's getting. So what I want to do is show them how to do this part. It might not be real toasty yet, but
Well, they might be now. I don't know. I a little bit. Yeah, actually.
getting crisp.
Well, you know.
A little bit?
Just a little bit.
Well,
like
we'll
a
show
little-
'em.
Yeah.
They'll still be good. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to put the other 3 in there?
Yeah.
You can maybe turn it up just a tiny
Put
bit.
the buns in the oven.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you what we do here, which is mayonnaise. I'm gonna put it on with a spatula, cause
we fancy around here.
I like mayonnaise. You know, like that. That looks good, right? What do you think?
That looks amazing.
Yeah, dude. This bun is amazing.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, so good. It soaked up so much marinade that it looks like beef sticks, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
no, it looks like, you know what it looks like is mock duck kind of.
Oh, thank you. That's a good reminder too. I wanted to say that a lot of places that sell banh mi sandwiches will do it with mock duck. I prefer tofu to mock duck, so that's why I'm making it this way. But if you like mock duck, you can by all means make this sandwich
are
with
you
that.
watching me right now? Look at this.
You are
Look
just
at skills.
beautiful, intelligent, talented.
He should offer
Pay
us a
attention,
show.
men.
Yeah, pay me.
Pay attention and just pay her. Okay, for her talents. Okay, let's see. So let's put some rooster sauce on here. Yeah, look at that.
And yeah, get the real stuff. Get the whatever.
Get rooster sauce.
Get that. Yeah, get the good stuff.
It's good. Okay, so now, how are we doing on our tofu?
Oh my
We're
gosh,
getting
it's
pretty good.
so crispy looking.
So I'm going to show you. We're going to get this all assembled.
Assembly?
Yep. So we're going to do a cucumber plank.
Baby.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, look, it's already pretty. That's what I love about these sandwiches. They're so pretty.
They're impressive to the eye and to the mouth.
They're pleasing to the mouth. They please all the senses. Don't they say that we eat with our eyes first?
Absolutely.
I don't know who's
We consume
who's
with
they,
our eyes
but-
before we consume with our mouth.
Do you need to
doing
check your cookies,
that.
sweets?
Yes.
She's going to just run and check her cookies quick because we want to eat cookies and sandwiches. Okay. And I need something. I'll use this. Okay. So a little bit of our pickled carrots on here. I'm telling you, it sounds weird, but it adds so much flavor. This is a flavor explosion right in your mouth. And the last thing is going to be, well, two more things. We're going to do tofu and we're going to do cilantro on here. Okay. Oh, that looks great. See, nice and brown on the tofu. Looks good. Okay. I'm going to make... And we're back, and the cookies are here. They're ready. They're delicious. Look. Look how beautiful.
They smell like it is bananas in here how good it smells.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Her stuff with my stuff. So what I would like to tell you is that do not, if you're serving milk and cookies, serve the good stuff. This is Whole Foods brand, and I find this stuff to be very, very good. Also good, Silk almond milk, but the vanilla. And don't get the unsweetened kind, because if you're trying to serve milk and cookies, just go for the gold.
Yeah, if
Like,
we're trying to convert people to
You're trying to
veganism.
impress people, like, just bring them the good stuff.
Yeah,
so
that's what you want.
you get your milk, and you dip your cookies. And these are really hot, by the way, so I don't know if you guys would want to touch it.
I think you should try a sandwich and tell them what it's like.
Yeah, okay. First, you wanted me to try this, though, right?
Yeah, put it in your mouth.
Oh, my God.
I know, right?
You weren't joking.
So good. Okay.
I'm so excited to eat those now.
Okay, grab one. Try it.
Oh, we're doing it?
You
We're doing
can.
it now.
You try
okay.
it. We're all set.
Okay.
Tell them what it's like. I know, dude. So thank you guys for tuning in. We've got some exciting stuff coming up. I want to try to do a vegan sushi show. We'll probably have more awesome guests. We want to do like a appetizer kind of ladies' night kind of show.
Heck yeah.
We want to do all sorts of stuff. So, keep
Tune
watching
in.
us. Yeah, we like it. It's great. And write to us with ideas that you have, things you want us to veganize, things that you've never been able to find that are vegan. We'll make it for you.
Give us some feedback.
Yeah,
We love
give
it.
us a shout. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for letting
See you
us
next time.
feed you vegan.